Hey guys, I'm Chad Hoover. Welcome to today's video where we're going to have a no-frills discussion about one of the most important pieces of gear you should own as a fisherman, especially if you fish shallow water. All right, so guys, that piece of equipment is a pair of quality polarized sunglasses. And I'm just going to go ahead and rock my sunglasses for this video. There's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, polarized glasses protect your eyes, okay? In spring, it's really important for a couple of reasons. Just like people who spend a lot of time out of the sun, and this is something people don't think about, so hear me out on this, and be sure to watch this video all the way to the end. People who don't spend a lot of time in the sun will not just take their clothes off and head to the Bahamas and lay out on the beach for 12 hours with no sunscreen. But people don't think about, we don't think about, that our eyes are one of our most important instruments. And so it's extra critical in the springtime, especially if you're not really that active in the winter. You spend a lot of time inside, you watch a lot of TV, you're looking at your blue screen a lot, and then you jump out into a UV light rich environment. Now, this is not an advertisement for Nines Optics. I use Nines Optics. I'm sponsored by Nines Optics. I'm telling you to buy a pair of quality sunglasses. I like Nines because they have the near tech, which stands for near infrared technology, and it gets rid of more light than I think anybody else in the game. But you want to protect your eyes from that infrared light. You want to protect your eyes from that UV light. You want to protect your eyes from those damaging rays, and especially as a kayak angler, but this is important for everybody. For us as kayak anglers, we're sitting at a low angle, and a lot of times we have a lot of refraction. We have a lot of light reflecting off the water, or we're looking directly into or slightly off from the sun. And so just like skincare, just like protecting your skin and avoiding, skin cancer and melanoma, you can degenerate your eyesight by not protecting them. And if your guys are out there around my age in those mid to late 40s, it's going to taper off anyway, but don't accelerate that process. But I want to talk to you about a couple of other things. So obviously protecting your eyes from the sun is important. Being able to let your eyes adjust. Have your glasses on 30 to 45 minutes before you really need to see in the water. I'm guilty of this just like everybody else, throwing your glasses up on your forehead. You decide to start sight fishing, you put your glasses on, you stand up and you start looking for fish. It really takes your eyes 30 to 45 minutes to acclimate properly to get the maximum benefit. So keep that in mind and take your glasses off as little as possible. Or if you take your glasses off to clean them, look down, close your eyes, do what you can to keep your cones and rods from inverting, and you'll do a lot better for picking up those little subtle clues once you start sight casting it again. But there's another thing that's also really important about sunglasses, and they don't have to be polarized for this aspect, but they do have to be impact resistant. A couple years ago, a good buddy of mine, Adam Reiser, knocked his front teeth out setting the hook, and a jig come flying back. Imagine if that hit you in the eye. And so one of the things that I was super cognizant of when my kids were fishing with me is to make sure that they wore sunglasses when they were little, because I was always worried about them setting a hook and it coming back and popping them in the face. And you see people all the time with hooks all around their face. You see some horror stories every now and then with a hook in the eyeball. It's really not worth it, okay? So aside from the UV benefits, aside from that sight casting, that ability to see fish, and to me, there's no better thing in the world of fishing than seeing a fish, identifying the best presentation to make to that fish, throwing the lure, making the presentation, watching that fish come up and eat it. So that's a side benefit, right? Sight casting, sunglasses, especially polarized glasses, quality polarized glasses, are a no-brainer. But I'm talking to you more in this video today about safety, okay? Protect your eyes from rays and protect your eyes from flying lures. Invest in a pair of quality polarized sunglasses. I suggest Nines Optics, but as long as they're premium, I'm happy that you're out there protecting your eyes from rays and from flying stuff, regardless of what brand you buy. If you want to learn more about the ones that I do wear, check out the link in the description box to Nines Optics over at Fish USA. And guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't done so yet, please consider becoming a member of Kayak Bass Fishing. The benefits outweigh the cost. Join the KBF mob today. Check out the link in the description box. And guys, I hope to see some of y'all out there on the water this year. If you see me on the water, if you see me at a boat ramp, if you see me at a gas station, please do me a favor, come up and say hey, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video.